should, but we have Max on the other side. And really, can I?
I'll just remove this from the lamp in case I need it for something else.
Yeah. Now cannot see anything. I have to put my hat on again. There we go. To help Sam, I need to give her a few things. I think I can give her this. And also this. That should do it. Then we go back to Sam.
I cannot skewer anything with this tube, and I don't think I can get at the bananas or oranges by applying suction. I'll try a raspberry instead.
And that is too short. I think it was too long to do that, but oh well.
Raspberry obtained. Minimal damage, barely licked.
Right. Not gonna eat it anyway.
I have no idea what these berries are called. I only know that the indigenous population uses them to induce a trance for ritual dances.
Right. So if we put one in the air...
I'll go ahead and stuff one of the little white berries into the raspberry, since it would be almost impossible the other way round.
True. Put back.
Taking good aim. Right on target.
I am now going to ask for another.
There are two things I really cannot stand.
Ask.
Hello? Do you hear me?
Yes, what's up?
Could you be persuaded to let me have some fruit from that bowl?
Like what, for example?
I would like a raspberry.
I would feel truly blessed if I were permitted to partake of one of those delectable raspberries. Do you think this humble request could possibly be fulfilled?
Huh? What?
Me can have raspberry?
No, but I can. What is that?
What is what?
I'm feeling funny. It is getting so bright. Everything is terribly bright. And the ground, it keeps coming closer. The face! It moved! Really! I saw it move! Oh, what is going on with me?
Now he's about ready for some truly grand visions. Ah, sweet revenge.
Let's see. Max can now... Let's grant him some real vision.
Now, where should I put these? In the nose? Yes, the nose is good.
It's the only thing that's open, apart from the mouth.
What is that? It's spitting fire through its nostrils! No! Leave! I need to leave here! I'm going crazy! It'll rip me to shreds! No, this is impossible. The thing is made of stone, so how can it possibly emit sparks from its nose? I simply mustn't look. If I keep looking straight ahead, the thing won't be able to harm me. Oh, please let it be so.
Oh, the guy was so close to smashing into the nearest tree in a panic. Just a little more and I've got him.
Didn't this amplify sound? Let's see.
Lights, music, and action.
Bye-bye.
Max, I
could kiss you.
You mean here and now?
Well, maybe we had better make our escape first, before the guard recovers from his panic attack or his comrade returns.
More empty promises.
Yes, it's scandalous. Will you let me out anyway?
If I must.
Before you have second thoughts and lock me back up, let's get out of here.
Wait, I think the guard dropped something.
What is that?
I don't know. It sure looks strange. There's a second door in the temple chamber. I couldn't get it open. There's a depression in the wall right next to it. Maybe this will fit in there.
You want to go back into the temple?
I'm not sure, but I would really like to know just what is going on here. After all, whoever those people are, there must be some reason why they tried to put a stop to your excavation, and why they decided to kidnap you when their tactics failed.
That's all very well, but do you realize that there are at least 2 more armed guards on the loose here?
Sure, but they don't know I'm still around.
Yes, the key word being still. Max, we need to get away.
I guess you're right, but how?
They must have found my hydroplane by now and put it out of action.
Great. Now what?
Don't ask me.
Look, you know your way around here, don't you? And you know which authorities we need to contact on the mainland.
Yes, I do, but
Well, this is my first time here. I don't know anybody, and I don't even speak the language. So, you make your way to the coast and try to get the attention of a passing ship. Then go straight to the police and get help. Not just a couple of unarmed cops, mind you. An army would be preferable. I'll wait here and check out the surroundings.
but what if the guards come back?
Then I'll hide and wait for you to get back. Can't be all that hard to lie low in the jungle. I'm sure even I can do it.
Probably.
I do not like this. Not one bit.
Have you got a better idea? Other than arguing until those guys come back and use us for target practice?
Unfortunately not.
Okay, get a move on. I haven't had any breakfast yet.
All right then, but promise me you will be careful and hide as soon as you sense danger.
I will. Now go.
Go.
The key might actually fit. I wonder what's beyond. It must be something big, or those Puritas Cordis people wouldn't have gone to such lengths trying to scare Sam away from here. Here I go. Oh no!
Oh, crap.
What are they planning to blow up with that huge thing? The whole island?
What happened here? Where's the prisoner? And where did my comrade go? I'd better inform headquarters. 070 HQ, please come in. Things are not going smoothly. The captured scientist has disappeared along with her guard. There must be more saboteurs around, I'm afraid. Are you sure? All right, give me 2 minutes to warn our guys, then you can start the triggering sequence.
Uh-oh.
The bomb! They triggered it remotely! I've got to get out of here!
So they seem to be starting all this things they are following and making the prophecies
Kill
happen.
him or take him along.
Take him! We can always off him later.
Are you sure this is the right place?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, great. How are we ever going to find anything here? I mean, anything other than rocks and rubble.
Good question. But we simply must keep our faith that we can succeed.
Where do we find that kind of faith? Well, in your case, I guess it's obvious. But quite honestly, I'm a little low on faith right now.
So you are simply going to give up and submit to your fate?
You're right. After all, there will still be plenty of time to sit back and enjoy the disasters once they're upon us.
Let's have another look at what Sister Elise wrote. Maybe we can find a clue. It says, all those years, the key lay well hidden within the ruins of Gatineau, and the saint who showed me the way appeared to me in a dream every night.
The saint?
Don't ask me. I don't know a whole lot more than you do. Here's what we'll do. I will go over the letter again in detail. Maybe something was mistranslated or we overlooked a clue. In the meantime, you keep your eyes peeled for anything that might be even remotely connected to a saint.
I wonder which of the two straws we're clutching at is the most pathetic.
What about a little faith? What you believe is not all that important, but complete lack of faith won't get you far in life.
Yes, I know. Hope springs eternal. I'd better start looking for our mysterious saint then. If you hit upon a trail that seems a bit warmer, please deliver me from my quest.
I will do that, I promise. Oh, I almost forgot. There was a strange drawing enclosed with Elise's letter. No idea what it's supposed to be, but maybe it will help you in your search.
Great. More paper. And now my inventory is not so full.
This sketch was part of Sister Elise's letter.
So it was. It is definitely not relevant right now. Much later.
A rock slide warning sign.
Alright. Well, the rock slide has already happened. Oh well.
Looks like he works here.
Probably. Let's get this talking out of the way for now.
Hello, what are you doing here?
Well, I was about to ask you the same thing. You are in a restricted area, you know.
Really? I didn't see any barriers.
Well, the barrier is sort of invisible. This property belongs to Latsada Construction, and trespassing is prohibited.
An invisible barrier. Is it patrolled by invisible guards, too?
Quite right. Actually, I don't really care, as long as you don't get in my way.
I wasn't planning to.
Alright. Well, while we're here, and the saints around,
Have you seen a saint around here? Or anything that might somehow be connected to a saint? No silly jokes, please. I'm serious about this.
Okay, no jokes, but no saints either.
Is this pile of rubble really all that's left of Gatineau?
As far as I know, yes.
alright. Survey?
What are you doing here exactly?
I am surveying the land.
I can see that, but what for?
They're building a theme park, and the ruins of Gatineau are supposed to become part of the park.
A walk-in tourist attraction?
Precisely. And my job is to determine the paths along which hordes of tourists may wander without creating a hazard.
For the visitors or for the ruins?
Both. After all, 100 people crashing through the floor of a historic town would be rather unfortunate for the people, as well as the town.
Seems reasonable, but isn't there a risk that you might destroy something valuable here yourself?
No, the archaeologists have already finished. Otherwise, I would not be allowed to walk around here. And you shouldn't be allowed here anyway.
Just pretend I'm not here.
Any findings?
What did the archaeologists find here? Anything exciting?
I don't know. They had already left when I got here.
Too bad. So there's nothing here now but rocks?
Did you have anything in particular in mind? Maybe I can help you.
In what way?
Well, the archaeologists might have overlooked something.
You mean you found something before?
Who knows?
That's robbery, an outright crime against science. My ex-boyfriend would take you to court for that.
But he is not here, is he? And since I am willing to turn a blind eye to your being in a restricted area...
I get it. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Exactly. If you should happen to come across something that might have historical value...
I'll bear that in mind. So, you're hoping to stumble upon a few historic relics?
Of course. Everyone must fend for himself, you know. And a surveyor's wages are not much to live on.
What are you looking for, exactly?
Anything that could be valuable. Silverware, ceramic jugs, coins, anything at all.
But with all this rubble lying about, how would you even get to it?
Don't worry. My car's loaded with heavy-duty equipment. I could pull a whole house down. So never mind a bit of rubble.
Oh, okay.
Remember that for later.
I'll leave you to your work then.
Okay.
That might have been drowned out in his... remember that for later. That he has equipment to do such things. This is a place I really, I really like. There's no one there now, but there will be.
The cleanest, sweetest smelling snack stand I've ever seen. Of course, that might be because there's nothing cooking.
Right. Let's start over here. A molehill?
A mole went a bit overboard here, obviously inspired by the excavators. What am I supposed to do? Go up on a mole hunt? I don't have time for that. I need to save the world.
Alright. Information board.
The town of Gatineau, as it must have looked in the Middle Ages. I'll just push one of these buttons.
Dear visitor, welcome to the Gatineau excavation site. We would like to give you a brief overview of the eventful and mysterious history of the medieval town of Gatineau. Please select one of the following options.
Founding in rice.
In the late 7th century, Benedictine monks built an abbey on this spot in memory of the late Archbishop Austrebert of Rouen. In just a few years, the abbey blossomed into a thriving town that gained particular importance due to its location along the trade route from Rouen to Paris.
Alright. Downfall.
In the early hours of April 5th, 1658, a devastating inferno raged in the streets of the small town. More than half of its population, caught asleep in bed, succumbed to the flames. Nearly all of the buildings were burned to the ground. For reasons that remain a mystery to this very day, the town's restoration was never even attempted. The few who survived fled to neighboring villages and towns in a panic. In a single night, a prospering town was transformed into a charred patch of earth that would not be built upon for centuries to come.
Rediscovery.
When the construction work for a new theme park began in early 2002, the surveyors unexpectedly came across the remains of a long-forgotten town. Large sections of Gatineau have been uncovered over the past few years. The ruins and certain reconstructed buildings will be open to the public as part of the new theme park. A small museum is planned as well.
Right. Well, we learned something.
The cleanest...
Bowl.
Fortune cookies. Somewhat shapeless. Looks like they're homemade.
Could be nice even if they're homemade, but fine.
I'll just take one of these fortune cookies.
Right.
It doesn't really look all that fortunate.
Right.
Why must these cookies always taste so awful? I guess that's the price you pay for the benefit of one of those incredibly precious and precise messages hidden inside. This one says, if the crane flies upside down at 7:30, fate will smile on the bearded.
It doesn't help Nina much then, does it? Let's have another one.
I'll just take one of these fortune
I'm hungry.
cookies. One less awful cookie, one more meaningful message. It says, when the siren sounds as the day's labor begins, note the path of the hungry, even if the deceptive thirst springs from above.
That's not helpful either. Have another.
I'll just take one of these fortune cookies.
Could still have a bit more.
One less awful cookie, one more meaningful message. It says, if you ignore the warning and disregard your neighbor's misfortune, disaster will strike you also.
Alright, well, enough about that. There's no one here at the moment. Sign.
It says, be right back. Do I look like the kind of person who just picks up anything that isn't nailed down? Yes, all right. I'm going to leave it there anyway.
So not allowed to take that one, huh? Alright, moving on. Lazare thing. Table. Trailer.
The Lazzara Construction Company is building here. I guess these are the largest letters they could find. A plastic boulder as the company logo of Lazzare Construction. How very creative.
I thought it was kinda neat. Anyway.
Some construction workers spend months living in these things. One of the main reasons why I decided against working in this field.
Right. There are construction workers still around. Thought I'd done with my place. They have something like this. It's a bit bigger. Not sure if they are living in it though, or if it's just for lunch and such. Anyway, table.
There's all kinds of stuff scattered on this table. An old power cable, a pocket knife, and a spirit level.
Take. Well, it's not nailed down, is it? So now I have a pocket knife, a spirit level, and power cable, and what the hell? Where the hell did that come from?
A small cloth pouch.
Alright. Was that on the table or did I get it before? I don't know. Anyway. Car.
Très chic. It prohibits parking for anyone but the employees of Lazzare Construction.
And it is actually nailed down or screwed anyway. But we'll take it anyway.
If you ask me, there are way too many signposts on French construction sites.
True, true. Funny thing is, you can do that with this as well. I'm not sure where this is going, but I want that boulder.
This pocket knife is really unique. I hope I don't lose it.
Yeah. She should change her name to MacGyver then. If we... I don't now remember exactly why I needed for him to move the car, but he doesn't want to. But he is very, very... he's very fond of... I lost the word I was looking for. It will come to me, but I think you get what I mean. Oh, by the way, let's use it on this account. Oh, no. To use it on the flat.
Let's see what's hidden behind this flat.
Batteries.
Batteries. Nothing exciting, but better than nothing, I guess.
hero or heroine in any adventure game is a kleptomaniac. I'm not sure why. Let's see.
If you ask me, there
Yeah,
are
we know. I guess I could put that up. I really have no use for it. I'm not sure if I even needed that, to tell the truth, but... Alright, this is preparations for something that I can't do right now. Might just get it out of the way. Let's just have a look over here and we'll call it a day, huh?
Oh, a statue. I wonder who it's supposed to be.
Oh, here you are.
Yes,
What is this statue?
no idea. I was hoping you could tell me.
There is a plaque on the statue.
Well?
The inscription is quite weathered. It appears to be a statue of Saint something. His name is barely discernible.
Saint?
Yes.
Our saint? The one Elise mentioned in her letter?
Yes. Possibly.
I didn't think he'd be this easy to find. So now what?
Now I will try to decipher the inscription.
While I take yet another look around for more clues?
Exactly.
I feared as much. Did you discover any more clues in Sister Elise's letter?
Alas, no. I went through the trouble of retranslating everything, but there was nothing that caught my eye.
Can I have the new translation?
Certainly. At least we know now what to do. I decipher, you go on looking. Who knows? Maybe this inscription isn't the clue we're looking for after all.
What else then?
No idea.
Okay. I'll keep looking. This is very likely the statue Sister Elise mentioned, which means that this statue shows the way to the hiding place. Now, I only need to figure out what that means. Yeah, right. Only. Oh well. Where there's a will, there's a way. And where wood is chopped, splinters must fall. Time to hunt for the next clue.
Alright. I really wanted her to face this way, but I don't think she can here. Oh well. Look over here. That's not exactly my intention, but... Oh bother. Ah, that worked. Not that it matters much anyway, in the long run. Anyway, this was your host, the Lazy Gamer, logging off. Bye guys.